Hello everyone, this is Chris Morse, and today we're going to be going over lesson 1 in our advanced training. This lesson is going to go over how to create a process. Basically, we'll go over what the purpose of a process is, how to add a process to a BSC, a TIM, or a PSM, and then the process has a hierarchy in a touch input and a PSM, and we'll go over what that is and how to do that. Purpose of a process is basically to give a BSC, a TIM, or PSM a status. Status is, like it says here, like production or running a job or they're in setup. It allows the operator to start and stop that process and provides the system with whatever that status is for that module at that time. So we're going to go ahead and get into it here. So we're going to be into VT3000. And basically, I've got a test PSM right here. We're going to go ahead and use that. Or, if you don't have one, you can always just select the icon from the add new. And I'm going to go to monitoring points. And it's pretty simple to add a process. Simply click on the add new process icon. Give it a name. Essentially click off of it here. And it's pretty much done. Processes also have a hierarchy. So basically, you have a main process here, but you can put alarms and processes underneath it, right? So that they're not seen until the actual main process has begun. Data fields and samplers, we'll get into that in some of the later advanced training videos. For now, we're going to concentrate on other processes and alarms. So if they were in production and possibly wanted to add another process, for, as we were talking about, would be like for setup. So basically, okay, they've started production, but they have to do a setup for their machine in the morning. They would basically hit to start the setup. Then once they were done setting up their machine, they could stop it. So now you would have, I got my production time, took so much time out for the setup. The other thing you do with is you can put alarms underneath production. So like if we put this alarm in here, for maintenance, it means that it wouldn't be available until the production was started. So if there was nothing started on the screen, if you collapse this, it would look something like that. There would only be a production button on there, nothing else. But once we started production, basically this hierarchy would open up and we would see the setup button and the maintenance button. I have some examples here for you guys to look at. So this one here shows just like what we were showing here, where everything's underneath production. So you can't see any other buttons except production. Once I start production, I have all of my alarms are available here. Maintenance, materials, team lead, supervisor. Then when we end production, it goes back to the way it was. The other way you could do it is you could put the alarms out on the same level as production. And when you do that, you basically, as you can see here, everything shows up on the screen. So you got production as its own process, doesn't have anything to do with showing the alarms or anything. And then alarms can be set at any time, regardless of what the production process is doing. Basically, how you would create this is if we take this, we can just copy it to our clipboard, like the root. So now it's outside here. Now basically you're seeing the type of setup. So you can see this hierarchy. It shows that, that's underneath that, but this is on the same level. And then basically once you've set this up the way you want, you can just hit save and exit. And the hierarchy part only works on a TIM, touch input module, and a PSM or a product status module. A BSC just has the ability to have a process, but there is no hierarchy abilities built into it. That pretty much does it for this session. We can go down here to our summary. So, the purpose was to provide the BSC, TIM, or PSM with a process or a status. We went through, adding that with the price, the process icon, entering a name for the process. And then we went over the hierarchy, how to add additional processes to a main process, of course, and also the alarms. There's a practical app. We're just going through to make sure that you can do those pieces that we went over. And then finally here in this PowerPoint, there's some other information from our Wikipedia page basically the VT3000 overview. This is about processes in particular, and then this is a step-by-step on how to add a process. Thank you very much for your time, and hope you have a great day.